I was on my way home from work when it happened. It was the 5 o'clock rush hour. I was at a busy intersection waiting on a red light. Cars were crisscrossing in front of me until finally my light turned green. The cross traffic stopped, so I pressed the gas pedal and proceeded to drive through the cleared intersection. Within seconds of passing under the light, the sound of shattering glass and crunching metal pierced the air. A roaring grind seemed to be closing in quickly from behind me. I braced for impact and crash! I was hit from behind and propelled forward a few hundred feet. I stepped out of my vehicle, looked back toward the light. 5 vehicles were in disarray, slightly mangled, and a few people were getting out of the wreckage and checking on each other. What happened? I quickly learned that a fully loaded diesel had run the red light and crashed into several vehicles, including mine. While no one was killed, it shook me up. And it's in those rare moments of tragedy or near tragedy that we're reminded of the brevity of life and just how precious it is. It's easy to think the most valuable resource you possess is your home, cars, land, money, Bitcoin, or a business, but this is far from true. The most valuable commodity that you have in life is your time. You can always earn more money, but your time is limited. You only have so much. It's easy to take it for granted and never truly grasp its real value, except in those fleeting moments of life, such as an accident, or when you wake up at 3 in the morning and you can't go back to sleep. It's then that you realize the value of time lost. Those few fleeting hours of sleep that you're trying so hard to get, they seem to elude you when you finally decide to get up because your mind won't stop running. At that moment, you realize the value of a few hours. When you can't find a job, the bills are stacking up, and you don't know what to do next, you realize the value of time. When you take out loans just to pay the utilities, you realize the value of 1 week. When a family member dies suddenly, you realize the value of time. When you stop to think of just how long it's been since you've seen them, you realize how many months have passed without saying hello. You realize the value of a simple visit. When your child leaves for college, you realize the value of time. You wonder if you did enough, if you poured enough into their life. You wonder where all the time went and regret that you didn't spend more of it together. At that moment, you realize the value of all the small moments in life that have added up to this one snapshot captured in time. When you look over your life and you realize you have unfulfilled dreams, you realize the value of time. When you've had a dream that's burned in your heart for so many years and you haven't done anything about it, you realize the value of setting goals and taking daily steps. You see, time is the most precious thing that you have because you only have so much of it. Every moment matters, so slow down. Enjoy the moments while they last. Do things that matter with your time. Do those things that you keep putting off. Make room for them in your schedule, and one day you'll look back and you'll realize the value of that time spent. Stop saying, "One day I'll visit. One day I'll make that trip. Someday I'll start that book. Next week I'll take my family to church. Tomorrow I'll make that call. Or one day I'll pursue my dream." No. Instead, it's time for you to start saying, "Today is the day." Take back your time from the daily grind and the hours wasted scrolling, clicking, and binge-watching videos just to pass the time. Today is that day to make that call, take that trip, visit that relative, start writing your book. Now is the time to begin planning your dream, praying with your family, reading your Bible, spending time with God. Stop putting things off. Today is the day. Invest your time in loving others. Take decisive action today on the things that are truly important in life. This is how you and I will redeem the time and make a purposed impact in the lives of others.